Hey, Billy.
Thanks a lot for your help. As I said yesterday on the phone, visited the kids at camp, and they're having a great time, but with Caffrey's needs, I think there's a little bit we could do to help immensely. There's one particular step at the dining hall that if we just put a nice ramp in there, it would just allow him to a better usage of that space, which is a very central point in the whole camp.
Right, so I saw the picture that you had sent, and I saw the 10-inch rise, and to be ADA compliant with a 112 pitch, which means every foot that we're going to come out, we're allowed to drop 1 inch in elevation. So that gives 10-inch rise, means we have to come out a minimum of 10 feet. So that'll give us our ramp.
And there should be plenty of space in this location for a 10-foot ramp.
Yeah, it looked like, when you sent the picture, it looks like we had plenty. So I actually went ahead and cut a couple already, because I really want to see how this is going to come together, because we're going to put this together, fasten it with screws, take it apart, and then you can reassemble it down at the camp.
Perfect. Looks
So
great.
I did cut 2. If you want to give me a hand, I'm marking it out now. We'll snap a line, and we can get the last 2 cut.
Great.
Now, the good news is we're going to get 2 pieces out of 1 piece of 2x10. And I have 8.5 inches for our cut line going down to 0. You might wonder why we have 8.5. Well, we have an 1.5 inch tread going on there, which will give us our total of our 10-inch for our rise. So since we're going to get 2 out of 1, let's mark them both right now. So I'm going to mark the 8.5 down here. Got it? All right, let's mark this out with the chalk line. Hold that right on that first pencil line. All right, so you're on the line, and I'm going to 0 here. All righty? All right, now you go to 0 on that one. Yep, right at the very end. Perfect. And I got it to my 8.5 here. Ready? Perfect. Here you go. Got the depth already set. Let's hit this line first, and we're going to keep the line on, so you're going to be on that side of the mark. Perfect. Nice job. So you told me that it's 40 inches wide at the widest point. So I marked them out on the table already, and these are really what we call as a stringer, but not really your standard stringer you'd see on stairs. But for a ramp, they're still a stringer, and we're going to have 4 of them.
To support the treads.
That's right. So I already marked out on this table where they have to go. So let's place these on my lines. You be down this end here, and you can see them right here, Billy. They all have the X's in them. Go. It's about a 10.5 inch spacing in between them, and I have it marked at the top, so that way it'll all be the same length. So put that on that mark down there, Billy.
Got it.
All right, and then the same thing inside here. Next one. All right. Next one here. All right. And then one more over here. Right to me a little bit, right there. Good. All right, now that our stringers are all in place, our 2x8s are going to be really our decking for this ramp. So let's see how we did. 10 inches, right? Perfect.
10 inches to the top of the tread, not to the top of the stringer.
That's right. So typically, you'd fill in the decking, but in this case, we're going to start at the bottom really with that piece of diamond plate. I took the first piece of 2x8 and cut a notch into it that the diamond plate will actually sit into, so it'll be nice and flush. So put it on that one mark right there. So we also took some wedges that we cut so it'll fill in where the diamond plate's going to go. And that way there won't be any spring in the diamond plate. And this is the piece right here.
This aluminum diamond plate will be placed at the bottom of the ramp and the top of the ramp to help provide a seamless transition.
Let's just dry fit the rest of them to get all the way up to the top. I'll show you what we have to do next. All right, perfect. Let's see how it fits with the diamond plate. Right here. Perfect. Nice and flush. Same thing, you'll mount this, but now it's time to take it apart, put in your car, so why don't we do that now?
This is going to be really great. Thank you so much for your help.
I'm glad I could help in any time.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project. So be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.